Hey everybody, it's Eternal Beta. Welcome back to Random Acts of Crafting. Stupid cats. So, continuing on from where we left off last episode, we're going to be working on the Nether Hub again today. I really hate Coralie for putting these cats all over town. You know, normally I hate to do the same project 2 episodes in a row, but there's been a lot going on here, so let's go ahead and show it off. Probably be able to see immediately what I'm talking about. There's a lot more done here than there was last time, and if you look up, thanks to the help of a lot of the people on the server, yeah, the ceiling's pretty much done. You know, there's an odd piece of netherrack here or there, like I see one there and one there, but not a huge deal. Looks absolutely incredible. This looks better than I thought it would, and actually if you look up here, obviously they did this with mostly TNT. The way it kind of chiseled the sides of the netherrack walls, I actually really like how that looks. So that was one of the questions that I had when I started this in the first place, was what I was going to do with, you know, above the walls above the top level. And I think I really like how that turned out. Of course, this isn't anywhere near to being done. There's still a ton more to do. So this episode is probably going to be a little bit choppy, because I think I'm going to try and, you know, show you what's been done so far, do a little bit more work, come back, show it to you again, go back, do a little bit more work, and then come back again. But I'm trying to remember how much was done last episode. I think it was just kind of these stairs, and I was working on this ring. So now, obviously, we have an entire second level up here. That first level is just going to be the portal. And if you're wondering what these chains are, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense now, but this is the part that's just going to be suspended. All of this, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this during the last episode, but all of this is just going to be gone. I built this just for ease of construction, like doing stuff down here and not having to deal with being over a pit of lava. Since then, I've put in these supporting chains, which are going to be holding this part up, as well as these columns of lava to give off a little bit of light and to add some aesthetic properties to this. If we come up here to the second level now, we have a whole bunch of area up here, and the second level is where the first sets of tunnels are. Now there's 6 on each side, so that is a total of 24 tunnels, and there's going to be another, I think I mentioned another 24 up top. Actually, if we go up these stairs here, they split into a T. And then there's another level up here. There's going to be 3 more tunnels there. 3 more tunnels on that side. So an additional 24 for a total of 48 tunnels. I have the top level done all the way around. You have to still be careful in this area. I guess we're close enough to spawn the blazes down here. You know, some fire here and there to, again, just kind of add to the look. And that's about all I have right now. These areas right here are going to be iron bars with a lava behind them. Just like you can see, where are they? I have a couple done over there. So let's actually run over here. This is not going to be all solid like that. I have one set up over there, but let's come over here. See, this is what it's going to look like for all of them. A lot better than just the, you know, the blank, you know, holes or cutouts or whatever. I'm really liking how this is turning out so far. I have some work with the stairs in there just to add a little tiny bit of detail. I knew I had to do something because when I designed this, it was pretty much room for only one type of block, and I wanted to use a bunch of nether brick. So I kind of added in some details here and there with some detailing of the stairs. If we come up here, you'll see some of the detailing that I did, which I think came out pretty good. You know, add some nooks and crannies and stuff, and I still have to finish the top of the third level, which is probably what I'm going to do right after I'm finished recording this little segment here. These little sections here are going to be in all of the corners, so it's not just a flat open surface. And down here, I'm going to put stuff like, if you remember, for those of you who have watched since last season we, in all 4 corners, I put stuff like a bunch of furnaces with chests, or an enchanting area, or a potion brewing area. And I think the the fourth one was an anvil area. So I'm probably going to do that with crafting benches in each, because you pretty much always need a crafting bench. And this is actually temporary. I didn't, until I figured out exactly what was going where, I didn't want to put the final stuff, but it's all going to be this orange glass. So basically once you come down here, you're going to be looking straight down into the lava. So I figured that might be a little scary. Might add a little something to it, right? You know, it's good, bad enough down there, but looking down, you can't, of course you can't see it now because there's a bunch of cobblestone slabs down there, but the orange glass, when it's above lava, is pretty much invisible. So that'll be, for people that aren't expecting it, maybe people that don't watch the videos, it'll be interesting. But I think that's all I have to show for now. Like I said, I'm going to get to work on getting this back wall in. It's not all that detailed, but given that this is an 81 by 81 ring, and that's pretty much on the outside, it's going to take a lot of materials and a lot of time. So I will do some more work, and then maybe add in some more details, and I'll come back and show you my progress. So for you guys, it'll just be a second. For me, it's probably going to be a couple of days, so I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, just another little update for you guys here. It is the next day, I believe, from when I recorded last. And we now have a full third level up here. So yeah, since I've recorded last, I've constructed this whole top. If you look, it goes all the way around. I actually ran out of nether brick. Gorley brought over pretty much a double chest full of nether brick, and I completely ran out, so I had to actually smelt up some more. I'm just running back and forth here. But as you can see, I have this top level now with another set of tunnels, portals, whatever they're going to end up being. Also added this section right here. This is not 100% complete yet, but there is some indication here, you know, what section you're in. So if you come out of, say, one of these tunnels and go down here, you'll instantly know what side you're on. I'm going to add some lighting into here. You can see I've added some little torch things there just to add some more light. And the corners, I filled this in. This is also, I apologize if I don't sound all that great today. I kind of have a stuffy nose, so if you hear me, ooh, yeah, okay, you know, sniffling or anything like that, I apologize. So these corners, I don't know what I'm going to do with them just yet. This is not final. I'm sitting here looking at it through the fire. This is not final. This was to fill in, just to kind of fill it in, and that was mainly because on certain sides, like over there in that corner, it was pretty much just open and ghasts were shooting me through it. So I wanted to kind of fill that in until I got an idea of what oh, goodbye, Pigman. I wanted to fill it in until I had some idea what I wanted to do. The other thing that's new are these little corner, I don't even know what you call these. They're just kind of lowered areas. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, they're just kind of lowered areas, and I think I discussed these the last recording, how we're gonna kind of put stuff like an enchanting area and stuff down here. This is eventually going to be glass. I've also mentioned that, but for now I'm using sandstone, and I didn't realize it, but once it's glass, I won't have to worry about anything spawning, but this actually spawned a ghast. So having a 5x5 spawnable area, suddenly, oh, look, a ghast spawns. So kind of threw that slab right in the middle to stop that. But this is, you know, kind of the final size and layout of this nether hub. This is, without a doubt, the largest project I've ever done. And so far, it's been very, very rewarding for me. It's nowhere close to being done, if you can believe it. It's basically just this is, I don't know, I guess I would consider this just to be a skeleton of what it will be. There's a lot of detail work that I still have to do. And there's probably going to be detail work that I'm going to do after I think it's quote-unquote done. Pigman, shut up. I think I'm going to be tweaking this for a very long time. This is going to be one of those projects where I think I'm done, and then I'm going to see something I want to change. So this project's going to be on my mind for a very long time. I should also note that the other thing that I ran out of, in addition to running out of nether brick, I completely ran out of iron. I used up all of my personal iron supplies. Didn't realize just how many iron bars I would need, and I still need a bunch more. These 3 here are all going to be lava streams and have iron bars in them, kind of like they are down here. Now, that's not going to be a lot of iron bars, but I also have some more hanging things to do still, and that's going to take a lot of iron bars to hang them down. So Ryla was nice enough to show you down here. She was nice enough to bring over a bunch of iron, so thank you very much, Ryla. And I think that's going to do it for now for this update. I'm going to do some more work, bring you back, and I think there's probably going to be 2 more updates before this is done. Some of the guys are already wanting to, start their nether tunnel, so I kind of want to get this done so we can open it up. Maybe the last segment I'll have other people on here, so I'm going to... Wow, excuse me, that's very unprofessional. I am going to... Oh, hi, Gorley. I'm going to go ahead and do some more work, and come back in a little bit. Okay, so it has been longer than I expected to be between recordings here. It's been about a week since I recorded last, partially because I wanted to take some more time to make sure I got everything right, and partially because, let me adjust my mic here a little bit closer, there we go. Partially because, if you remember, in the last recording I was a little bit stuffy. It turns out I got kind of a, I don't know if it was a sinus infection or what, but yeah, I basically couldn't speak for any length of time, so that took out a little while. I'm still kind of feeling it a little bit, but we are finally at a point here where I'm comfortable, sort of, calling the Nether Hub done. So let's jump in here and take a look. And there we go. Notice that all of the, I gotta be careful here, all of the half slabs that were here were gone. Completely gone. Taken out a lot of the chests that were here. I've condensed it down to just these. I still have to do a little bit more work to move these out to storage elsewhere. See, we now have the 4-sided portal here. Head up here. And these little corner slots are now all filled out and have glass in them. It's kind of scary to stand over that. I guess I should note, if you notice my inventory here, I'm using iron weapons, except for the sword. I've lost my stuff 3 or 4, I think 4 times now, constructing this place. And a couple of the other people have lost their stuff as well. I think Ryla fell into the nice pool of lava down there. She forgot that you can't shift on slabs, and half of these are... Ooh, whoa, excuse me. See what I mean about still kind of feeling it there. She forgot that half of these are slabs, so unfortunately fell right through. But she was one of the people that was advocating it being more dangerous, so there you go. But I absolutely love how this came out. I believe I've added these since the last time. I added these kind of hanging, I don't know what to call them. Just kind of these hanging lights here. I really like the design, how it came out, and it gives some more, it draws some more attention up to the bedrock ceiling, which is great. And these corners I had figured out. These were the only things that I didn't design ahead of time. I had no idea what I wanted to do with these corners. So I just kind of, went with it and came up with this, I think, kind of cool design. I threw in the color of the side again over here in this corner. So like, say you come out here, I have the coloring over here, but I didn't have anything over here. So I figured it'll help you direct yourself a little bit more. Also look down there, there's the enchanting area. The other 3 corners I have set up right now as just storage. I'm going to throw in, an anvil, and I think a potion brewing area. and maybe something else. You guys see here, people have started grabbing the tunnels already. Luckily, as I mentioned in a previous video, there's 48 tunnels total, so I don't think we're gonna have to worry about running out of them anytime soon. This is Ryla and this is Patch. I believe this is the one that goes over to Play City, which we still need to show off at some point because it's absolutely amazing. Have this all done now, and yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out. This is by far the largest project that I've done in Minecraft. And it was a lot of work, a lot of stress, and be careful here. You guys will see, yes, if you are kind of SOL if you fall off there. There is still a little bit of our platform that we had down there before, down there. We have some paths heading off into the nether that way and into the fortress that way. I made them smaller. I took out the whole big platform that was down there because we were getting a lot of ghast spawns up here. Ever since I took that... Are you serious? I was just about to say, ever since I took that out, I haven't seen any ghast spawns. Yeah, I took that right in the face. Oh, you can't plan that, folks. You can't plan that. I was literally about to say, ever since I took that out, I haven't had a single ghast spawn up here, but, well, there you go. I believe that is the essence of jinxing yourself. Wow. Okay. Anyway, even with that, we've seen a lot less ghast spawns up here. I actually don't even know how he spawned. I have heard something about spawning on transparent blocks, but I'm actually a little because he spawned right over this open area, and I really don't know in what way he was able to do that. Because ghast need like a 5x5 area or something of the nature to spawn. It is possible that he spawned right, if you see right under my cursor, right down in this area. But that's probably the most likely thing. I chopped out a lot of it down there to minimize the ghast spawning up here. I don't think he damaged anything. One thing we had discussed is that since we know that ghasts are going to spawn like that, yeah, I don't think he damaged anything. It doesn't look like it. Most of these blocks are ghast proof, but some of them are not. Obviously the glass is not. Yeah, we discussed using one of these areas for storage for repair supplies to the nether hub, since we know it's going to get damaged. This glass right here is actually 2 blocks thick because I think all of us, or a lot of us, have fallen victim. Is there one block down there? There's no lava on. That's kind of funny. All of us have fallen victim to falling through here. So this is actually 2 blocks thick to prevent that. The stairs, you just kind of have to be careful on, I guess. Luckily, the glass is bright enough that I think you'll be able to tell. But yeah, it feels good to have this finished. It really does. And now it means I can move on to another project. I, for a while, didn't know what I wanted to do. Now I do. I kind of got inspiration the other night when I was relaxing after finishing this up. And I've come up with something that I really want to do. We probably are going to eventually take this down. This is the ladder back down to there. And just use one of the tunnels to get ourselves over. I can't even orient myself here. To get us over to the fortress over there. So that'll be gone. But I feel comfortable calling this complete. Like I said, a lot of fun. I do have my idea for what I'm going to do next. But, yeah. It's just, it feels good. It feels really good having this done. So I'm going to stop rambling now. So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you enjoyed this, if you enjoyed the Nether Hub, leave me a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, spread the word. So until next time, I'll see you guys later.